Julia Laughlin, and I'm from the Oklahoma County Extension Office. I wanted to talk to you today about some flowers that you might be looking for when you go shopping for your annuals this summer. One of the things that happens to us in midsummer in Oklahoma is the heat sets in, and a lot of the plants that looked great in the early summer just don't take the heat and don't look good. So I thought I'd give you some ideas of some things that are heat tolerant and drought tolerant that would be great in your gardens or in a container. So I'm going to start with the old-fashioned favorite, Petunia. So petunias are gorgeous. People love them because they bloom all summer long. They bloom their heads off. They don't stop generally. And some of the older petunias years ago were not as tough as they are now. The ones that they've bred and that are available on the market today are super tough, super heat tolerant, and super drought tolerant for the most part. So a petunia will give you lots of bang for your buck, lots and lots of flowers, and take the heat. The next one is Lantana. This is my favorite. I just can't think of another plant that blooms as hard as Lantana in the heat of summer in Oklahoma as far as an annual. They come in lots of different colors. You can get solid red, solid yellow, and then you can get these great mixes. These are my favorites, the ones that have different colors in the blooms. And the blooms actually kind of change as they flower. So they'll start out with a little bit of pink, and then they turn into more of a yellow and a orange, almost an orangish color. So Lantana is a really, really good choice. You can put it in a pot. You can also grow it in the garden, and it will take the heat and the drought no problem. The next one is moss rose. This is one of my favorites too. This is a succulent type plant. Even you can tell the leaves even kind of look like the succulent plants that we grow inside as house plants. And then they come in a really big assortment of colors. This one is actually a candy striped one called peppermint, but there's all colors you can get. But the mixes are probably the most popular, where you can have all different colors mixed into an assortment. Remember, drought tolerant, great for containers, also good for the garden. Here's a couple of plants that only provide foliage but are very drought tolerant. This is actually a sweet potato vine. You may not have seen these ones with the dark foliage. Sometimes you think of the ones that are green or light green and lime green, like margarita, but the dark color ones are really nice. All of the sweet potato vines will take the heat really, really good and take the drought. This is coleus, but it's sun coleus. This one's kind of a small one without very much color, but you can get them in all different bright colors. Really, again, we're just growing this for the foliage, not for the flowers, but very, very heat tolerant. This is a kind of an asparagus fern, and there's a whole bunch of these. Also do great in a pot, can also be put in the garden, and very, very heat tolerant, great mixed into containers. And then this is a grass. I was just showing you one grass, but almost all of the grasses are heat tolerant. There's very few that have to be in a wet soil, so grass plants used in containers in the garden are also good choices. This last one is an herb. This is rosemary. Herbs in general will tolerate quite a bit of heat and drought, especially the Mediterranean ones. They actually like it better without a lot of water, and they like the heat. So anyway, have fun this summer. Just be sure and pick plants that are tough. And remember, we're always here to help you at the Extension Service. So call us or email us if you have any questions.
To learn more about great annual plants for container gardens, visit our fact sheet website at facts.okstate.edu.